Hello. This is Gordon Gecko here, and this is episode number 48, I think, or 49. Um, we are a professional team now. After, as we agreed last season, we had now very big budget, also transfer budget, also wage budget. But first, let's just look at the financials. This is from last year. How after getting into the group stage of UEFA, we kept on growing, and now we are a bit declining here as we have um, a lot of more salaries to pay and all that. At the moment, we are in the season at minus 400,000, but we are doing well in the European competitions until now, and this will be the game today. But before we're going to that, let's just go through some things. I still couldn't find any parent club or affiliate for me. I don't know why. Simply, they cannot find anyone. It's almost completed here. The youth facilities and the training facilities, they will get better now in October this year. So we are in August, so just 3 more months to go, and that will be finished. This cost in total 750,000, which is not a lot for the money that we made last season. Since we turned professional, well, let's go side by side. Uh, Average attendance much better now. The club is also worth 7.21 million euros now, much better than before, and I became a club legend, which was already due, to be honest. Silver Kikar is the best team in reputation in Malta. We're still 1.5 stars. They have 2 stars, and I don't know if they're gonna get some good players this season, but I still haven't looked at it. But I'm hoping for some good things to come. Regarding the transfer history, okay, let's first start for the end of last season. We parted ways with Buttigieg. He didn't play any games. Suda also because he was unhappy. This was already before. So we only parted ways with Malcolm Fredo. He was a goalkeeper. He was unhappy somehow, and he wasn't playing that well. So just parted ways with him. And we hired already last season this player's Taivo, 22 years old, central defender from Nigeria. He actually came from Ocean Boys. He's been doing fine these first few games. Anderson Ligiero, our striker now, or this one should be one of our main strikers. He's Brazilian. You see here that technically or at least mentally he's very good. Also technically better than what I had here. He has some experience in the first division of Brazil, also in Portugal here. So yeah, I expect a lot of goals from him. As Eze, my only 5-star player at the moment. Look at the stats. I mean, for this division, this is an amazing player. Also, the one that's worth more 95,000. He comes from Niger Tornadoes, where he was playing like a king. Fermiano, wing right, he's on available for loan at the moment. He was not as good as I expected, although he has a lot of caps for the under 20 in Bolivia, but he will join some other team on loan this season to see how it gets. So already counting for the season for Milan already it's again there. Giorgio Rojas from Paraguay, midfield left. Finally, we have someone for midfield left that is a very good player. Then because we need to have a lot of due to the regulations of the league, we need to have a lot of Maltese players or players that train in Malta from 15 to 21 years old. So we got some from the under 20s just as a backup. This guy here, De Bono, also Camilleri, midfield center. He has some good stats to be honest. He won't be starting many games though. Charles Sands, the goalkeeper, he's on the national team. He's the backup of the national team. Um, Sandu, also a midfielder right. Finally have someone good on the midfielder right position. This Romanian player, he comes from Cluj. He has experience in the first league of Romania, so another good player. And finally, Camilleri, also just a guy as a backup defender left. So we actually spent some money, 180K this season, but we also sold almost all the foreigners that we had last season because they didn't, well, they were wanted by other clubs, and so I had to let them go and do complaining and stuff. So Chomu went to Apollon for 18K. Yakite went to AL or Cyprus also, or yeah, for 48. Ventini went to Austria for an amateur club. Viese also to Austria for a second division. Shukrop unfortunately didn't want to sign a contract with me, so he said bye bye. He was also unhappy with the team. And then Gallier went to Perugia, and Bookman went for free. He was complaining way too much, and it was not worth the effort. Um, what news I have? I think I got those. So these were, yeah. Still looking at some other players, but not fully at the moment. So we have a lot more staff now, and they're all full time contracts. Uh, except this one, I'm gonna put it on full time contract. Uh, fine. You're the only one, right? Yeah, yeah. Um, but if we go to training now, coaches, we already have some 3.5 stars in attacking. Only goalkeeper is good goalkeeping, and strength are not so good, only at 2 stars. This with the condition of the training will also get better, I guess. Still, this is the team at the moment. Don't be fooled by so many 1, 2 stars. If they were in another um, club here in this division, they would have much more stars. We have in total 7 foreigners. We can use only 5 in the league. Um, at one time. We can have the others in the bench, but to be honest, I plan to turn things a bit in and out, so they should get a lot of playing time. And for the UEFA Cup, because there are no restrictions, they will be all very useful. Right. So what do they expect us to do this season? The board. They expect us to win the league, of course. They say that the Super Cup and the FA Cup are not important, and they want us to be competitive in the UEFA Champions League. I actually made a mistake here. I thought that we would enter the first stage already, which was well the first qualifying stage, but no, we actually got into the second qualifying stage like last season, and we got one of the toughest opponents, Dinamo Bucharest. We won the game away 3-1, or we lost the game away 3-1. Then we had an amazing recovery. I actually made the video of this one, but I prefer to keep it out and just make the video of the next one. For the unfortunate of getting such a heavy opponent in the first round that we entered, we now have a much weaker one, FH. It's a team of Iceland. Isn't Iceland or Firehound? Yeah, Iceland. They are better than us in reputation wise, but the first game ended on 3-1 with us actually dominating stats. We dominated the game. So I expect on this home game to just go through. And going through would be to, I think the next stage is already the playoffs. And For the playoffs, we are of course in the unseeded part, and we would play against either Dinamo, um, Zagreb, Partizan Belgrade, Ludogorets, champions of Bulgaria, Bate Borisov, AGF. I have absolutely, um, I have absolutely, I absolutely think we have very few chances against either one of these, even against the NCAA teams, maybe against Maribor, Televin that we beat last season. But even Sparta Prague or Basel, that would be very tough ones. Let's just first also see how the other teams did in Europe. It's good that they also do well, so we can actually go higher in the UEFA ranking. Let's see. So actually, Sliema passed the first round. Um, he won against Dalgava from Latvia, and then they lost to Siligorsk, Shakhtar Siligorsk from Belarus. So well, they got some points there. Valeta lost already in the first one against Anaheim from Norway, and yeah, and Zebedee just got pretty beaten up by Runs from they're Swiss, but they are a team from Liechtenstein. Okay, without much further ado, let's actually go into this game. Yes, we play again in the Wall Stadium. I expect again to have some good entries for this game. I'm going to try to control. I need to remember the team that if actually this team, if the team of if the team of FH actually scored 2 goals and we don't score any, they will go through. Let's see. Nice first chance. Nice first chance there. Actually, the stadium is not really full. I think it's because the adversary is not so good as in last year's. I remember last year we had, I think at this stage, Copenhagen or something. Um, so it was a much better team than this one. And maybe they can create here an opportunity. I didn't analyze them that well, but mostly they have fuck. They score there 1-0. Unar Bergson gonna give them a team talk question. It's a Berg's team. I don't want to lose this game. Nice pass. Diallo as a nice Sandu. Oh fuck. Sorry that I say so many angry words sometimes, but we are not really dominating the game, or it's been an even game so far, which is not good at all. I was hoping that since we did so well in Iceland, mixed feelings here from the team. Wow. I think I'm gonna go on counter and make a substitution here. I guess he's playing crap, so Milvold will come in. Anyone else? Yeah, put Rojas there. Put takes a lead and put Griffin. Not much going on. It's kind of good. We are still ahead, 3-2. But if they score here, Kagyu has to go. Yellow card. I don't want any nonsense here. Just gonna go and contain. Give instructions this time. Take a breather. So this is the final play of the game. It's amazing how the team here is so irregular. I either get like 6 goals and wins, or I just lose against weaker teams. It's just, yeah. Good, we go through. That's good. Very result. Probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Let's just simulate until the playoff draw to see who we're playing against. Even if I have the FM16 now, I'm playing way much more FM15. The 16 is also full of bugs, I think. Huh? Yeah, I know it's still the beta version, but still, every year is the same shit with Football Manager. They always come with like thousand mistakes. Okay, so it should be getting ready now. Yeah. So let's just set the systems on this one. Come on, let's see the playoff draw. Oh, come on. Holy fuck, this is so slow. Yeah. Okay, is it now? Yeah, it's now. So, we're actually a seeded team now, right? Nice. So we can get Sparta, Tel Aviv, Basel, Maribor, or Legia. I think I want Maribor to be honest. So, Prague, Ludogorets, Bate, Maccabi, Dinamo, Legia. Okay, so can we get Maribor? Now I got Basel. Um, yeah, they're a much better team than we are. Um, well, let's see. Also, Rich here. Well, let's see what we can do. This if we don't win this one, we will not get Champions League, but we'll get Europa League, which is good also. So thank you so much for watching the video. Once again, the next game that I will do will probably be um, either the second leg of this one or the first game of the Europa League if we don't make it through this round. Um, so see you next time. Bye.